How long do we have?
So 35 minutes. I can't even hear again.
I know.
Hi guys and welcome to Chirpse with me, your host Glow. If you don't know, then get to know. And I'm here with a very special return guest.
Adam.
Who's that again? Because I spoke over you.
Adam.
If you're new to the podcast, Adam is a return guest. We did a Valentine's episode 2 years ago. And today is actually the 2-year anniversary of that time that we went on a date. Yeah.
Crazy.
This is so...
It is crazy.
Yeah. How does it feel?
It feels good to be back. It feels great. It's been 2 years, which is crazy. A lot's happened in those 2 years, which is crazy because 2 years ago I was in a whole complete different place than I am now.
2 years ago, you were just about to enter a relationship.
What? What? Yeah, that was. If you remember, you remember. If you were there, you were there.
Yeah, go back and listen to the Valentine's
first
special.
episode.
Yeah.
It was one long episode, right?
Yeah, it was a long one. It was like almost 2 hours.
Guys, that one was great. That one was about sobriety as well. I was sober at the time, off weed. So if anyone's struggling with that, go back and listen to that because I think I said some dumb shit and it worked. So.
You said some dumb shit, but you also said some good shit.
Yeah, there was a lot that was cut out.
Yeah, I had to cut a lot
out.
I didn't want you to get cancelled.
Yeah, which is, yeah.
Yeah. How's your relationship with like sobriety at the moment?
You know, it's actually good. I'm doing dry Jan because we're filming this in January. I don't smoke weed as much. I would say though that year was so dark towards the end, yeah. That I started. So I went sober for about 6-7 months off weed, and then we went Tenerife with Alex, who's in the background. Woo!
Yeah, shout out to Alex.
Hood Pierce. And then I started smoking, and then my life was falling apart, and then I started smoking heavily up until like last year summer. So like, for like a whole year I was smoking like how I was before sobriety, and then now I'm good with it. Okay. I haven't smoked since like a week ago.
Well,
but that's great. Yeah.
So.
Listen, I'm doing so good. Anytime I got weed on me, it's not a thing where I feel like I gotta smoke. I'm smoking when I want, and more time, it's not every day. So
okay,
yeah,
nice. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thanks so much.
To be honest, like, I'm not somebody who has ever like intentionally been like, oh, like I don't want to do any substances for a bit, but like you've definitely been someone who's made me like reconsider my relationship with substances. So thank you.
You're welcome. I remember that call to be on the first episode of the podcast, and it was like you were drunk.
That's actually how we ended up going on that day. Yeah.
You were drunk, and I was like, damn, you be drinking like there is no tomorrow.
Firstly, what actually happened is I don't drink at home. Like as a rule, I don't drink unless I'm going out. The only time I'll drink at home is if I'm going out that same day. But there was a day where I was home alone. I went to get groceries. And I was so bored. You know when you have that feeling like you wish you had plans so that you could go out and move mad? And I just decided to get a bottle of Prosecco. Yeah. What are you
sorry. No, sorry. I was just looking at myself in the mirror. But yeah, bottle of Prosecco.
Leo's. Yeah. But yeah, I got a bottle of Prosecco and I was just like, do you know what? Let me just like have a glass. But then a glass turned into another. And for me, like my thing is like, even if I do decide to drink at home, I don't want to just drink at home for the sake of just drinking at home. Do you get? I need to be doing something. I need to be like talking to someone or like doing some work or like watching a movie or something. Do you get? So I was like, do you know what? Yeah, let me call somebody who's actually like being intentional with their relationship with substances, and like what a better way to spend time drinking than to talk about sobriety.
Right.
And then we had a really productive conversation.
And then we went on a sober date. Yeah. That date was sober and vegan.
It was also vegan. Yeah, I don't really do vegan dates. Like I love meat. Pause.
Resume.
I love meat. But yeah, it was a really good day.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.
And then my life went shit.
Yeah. No regrets though. We're here now. We're still friends. Like
yeah, no, exactly. I think that's crazy. That was 2 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So obviously, guys, this is the first episode that I've recorded in the new year. I just dropped the episodes with Black Girls Living. Again, shout out Jazz and Vic. I'll be going on their podcast soon to talk dilemmas. But yeah, if you haven't watched those episodes, then go check them out. Apologies as well because the microphone at the studio was not working on that day. They now have replaced the mics. They're great. So hopefully the next couple episodes will be just as great as well. Do you have any New Year's resolutions apart from dry Jan?
You know what? I got one, and that's to get my license this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you can like drive me around.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
You're gonna be my
Passenger
professional.
Yeah.
I love being passenger princess.
I like being passenger princess as well, so that's the problem. But you know what? Like, there comes a time where you gotta switch up the role. So, so big up Ariana Grande, switching up the positions. You know what I mean? But also, yeah, getting my license and also ins and outs. We'll go on to the ins and outs, and I think my ins are my New Year's resolution. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, me, I don't really like to do like hard resolutions and say like I have to do this thing. More so like I might put like loose goals. So for example, if I put a loose goal of like be more sober this year, I'll just be a bit more intentional with my relationship with alcohol and whatnot, which I feel like I'm doing. Like I've had like a free house for like the last week or so, and I've only drank once.
Have you been be honest? Have you been hoeing her out?
I've been trying,
but
it's not even a thing of like trying and failing, but like as you guys should know by now, I'm not someone who has like casual sex. Like I don't do that. Like I haven't done that for a while. And since I've started this year, I re-downloaded Grindr. I was like, do you know what? Let me start fresh, make a new account because I've had my account for like a decade.
Crazy.
Yeah, I had everything since the first account still there. I know. So I was like, let me start fresh. Also revamp my profile. And I've been like making more effort to actually talk to people because I feel like on Grindr I just go and browse. I was like, do you know what? Yeah, like let me actually just have conversations with people who seem interesting. Like maybe people from different walks of life to me. Who knows? They might say something really profound that changes my life.
Or like a 4-year-old man.
Oh yeah, like I've had some conversations with like 40-year-old people on there. Like
I'm not being ageist.
But like even just the thing of like I'm not on there necessarily looking for sex. I'm just there to have conversations with people that I wouldn't usually come across in real life.
I think you're on the wrong platform, Adem.
No, but like you'd be surprised how open people are.
I hear shit, yeah.
Especially older people, like they really love to like have conversations.
Well, because they're so fascinated by like the gaze of this generation.
It's true.
You're so lucky. You get to be yourself.
Yeah, there's one or two people that I'm like, yeah, you're sexy. Like, something might happen, but like for me, it's never that deep that I need to be leaving my house.
Have you seen anyone that you know?
Yeah, I had a conversation with someone I know this morning.
Who?
You don't know them.
But anyone that we know. Oh, you want your love?
I was literally singing that in my head. I don't think so. But I'm trying to think.
Yeah, Grindr scares me. Grindr's not the place for me. I think I've, dibbled and dabbled, but nothing outside the app.
Would you think it's too bait?
No, not even. That's not even my worries. I just think it's just scatty. Everyone on there is loose as fuck. That's got no decorum. And I'm judging you. But also, yeah, it's just not the platform for me, like you said. Whatever you said to begin the sentence with, anyways, like that's not a bit on me either. But everyone on there is just wow. Like, I've never been on it for any other intention than to troll. But I had a friend he was actively a Grindr user, and like the shit he'd come and tell me, I was just like, bro, this is wild. Like, how is this normal? But it is normal. Keep the new. Well, like, I know that people on there, like, like, some people be like, let me shit on your chest. I know that was a message you got.
I got asked to shit in someone's mouth the other day.
That is, yeah. Huh? No, some people say that.
And I was just like,
oh, guys.
I was like, firstly, I didn't even ask, but like, he didn't imply that there was any sort of payment. But because I don't have like mad fetishes. So when someone like approaches me with a mad fetish, I love to have a conversation with them and ask them clarifying questions. I was like, okay, so what pleasure do you get out of it? He was just like, oh, it's like the pleasure of being the ultimate submissive. So like being shat on is the most degrading thing that a human being can do to you without being violent. So he's just like, yeah, to me, it's like not about the shit. It's about like how low I am, like being a human toilet. And I was like, that's fascinating. I can't relate, but like,
that's some wild childhood trauma. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like it's
if you got a fetish like that, go get fucking help.
Yeah,
I'm judging you hard.
Huh? No, but I have actually been asked by a black guy recently to shit on him, and I was like, I can't. Firstly, even if that was my thing,
like
I
the
can't.
world is already shitting on
I
you. And you want me to add to it?
Yeah, I can't do that to my people. I'm sorry, like that makes me feel like too much like an oppressor. Like that's not happening. Wait, Alex, tilt the mic to you a little bit more, just because I know I'm so loud. But yeah, I haven't hooked up with anyone yet, but there's been a few people where I've added them to my favorites. I'm like, you know what, I might dabble, just to get out of my comfort zone, see if I fuck with it. But like as I said, like I prefer to have like some sort of rapport or like banter or like vibe with somebody before we become sexually intimate. That's just how I am. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like other stories. Another one would be like, people want to do drugs on them, have sex. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some shit.
Oh, I've heard some shit. I've been in the room.
Yeah, it is
some
wild
shit,
out
like,
there. You guys be safe.
Yeah, please be safe, guys. Like, and make sure you're educated on sexual health and mixing substances with sex, because you know things can get messy.
Yeah.
How's your sex life?
My sex life is non-existent right now.
Is it?
Yeah, although no, I've been celibate for a while. Well, yeah, I've been celibate for a while, excluding a couple months.
Okay.
But since we entered the new year, I've been good.
I mean, it's been
I've been
a
a good
week.
boy. Yeah. What'd you say?
It's only been about a week.
Yeah, it's literally been 10 days.
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, it's been a month since I've I think done anything with anyone, but of course kissing people. Like, that's allowed.
Yeah.
But I haven't kissed anyone since New
Oh,
Year's
kissing
Day.
people's allowed.
Not anymore.
Okay. I was just checking.
Yeah. No, because I had a New Year's kiss and that was shit.
Is it?
Sorry, but she was not a good kiss, and she tried to blame me. Yeah. So if you're listening and you know who you are, that was terrible. But yes, I've been celibate, so my sex life is a bit boring, and that's with intent though. I'm not trying to go and fuck around and get myself into situations that I don't need to be in. And obviously last month I kind of fucked up and I did get myself in situations that I didn't need to be in, and I ain't trying to be in that situation no more. So even that person's long gone. So
Well, bravo to that. New
yeah,
beginnings.
new beginnings, new year,
Yeah.
new me.
Okay.
Young ones. How's your sex life?
Non-existent.
Yeah.
But
But you know what? Listen, yeah, we're getting older. Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck and I'm not trying to do bits with people that have got no self-composure, are fucking hoes out here. Yeah. You man that are hoes, everyone that's a hoe out there and that's going around sleeping with people, how do you do it? What's the rest? Nobody wants the recipe
you know
for a
what-
peach cobbler, bitch. But I do. I want the recipe. Because how do you do it?
do you know what I don't get? Like, especially on like apps like Grindr, it's like I get being horny. I get feeling like so horny that you're feral, but like to act desperate for sex is something that I can't run with me. It's like it's 1 a.m. I haven't showered. I'm in my pajamas. Like I'm not now gonna go shower and do a whole routine to go link man.
Do you get it?
It's cold. You know it's cold in this London. It's cold. It was snowing the other day. It's too cold. Like even if it was summer. Actually, maybe if it was summer, I might.
No.
But but like I just can't get like the desperation. Even like on Grindr, it's like these people are strangers. So if I've said to you like, oh, like I'm probably not down today, why are you then messaging me like half an hour later asking me if I've changed my mind? That's desperation. You don't know me from nowhere.
But this is what I'm
I
saying.
don't owe you sex. Like that's very. It's the eagerness. Because I'm like, if I'm busy, there's hundreds of other men on the app that you can go. I mean, maybe I'm just that lit.
Yeah.
But like, it's mad to me. But sorry.
Yeah, no, it is, man.
Before I forget, I was gonna say one thing I actually have found really, really empowering recently is like nudes. Because I've always been someone who's like a bit precious about my nudes. Like I kind of like hoard them. But then recently I've just, like started like exchanging nudes more with like friends, with people whose bodies I admire and whatnot. And like
You're crazy.
the feedback that I've gotten has been great, but it's also like kind of like made me less of a prude when it comes to that. Like I feel like less kind of like not anxious, but less kind of like uptight about my body, and it's made me feel more confident about myself as well. So that's something interesting that I've been doing recently. A little experiment. Yeah.
Nudes.
Do you take nudes?
No, I actually only have probably
you've never really done that, have you?
no, that's not a me thing. I obviously, like, if I sent you a nude, I sent you a fucking nude. But there's no nudes of myself on my phone like saved. I don't.
You don't like to keep them on your phone?
No, not even. And I also don't want to see my naked body on my phone. I can just get naked.
Fairs.
Do you know what I mean? I don't take nudes and save them. I might take nudes and send them, but I'm not sending nudes to any other person.
Okay, first.
Anymore.
Am I any other person?
I wouldn't send you nudes, no.
Why?
Why am I gonna send you nudes?
We're friends.
That's one I would never send a nude to someone that is like an associate.
Really?
If it said that thing, I could send you a nude. But you, there's too much. There's too many people around.
Oh, you think that there's like a chance of it leaking?
No, not even. That don't worry me. It's just, I think that's wild. Like, we know way too many people in common, and I just feel like, oh my God, like, I can't send them a nude.
Fair enough. Anyways, I wasn't asking.
But I just don't send news like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I have. So if you're
Yes,
listening,
don't
I'll send
watch
you
that.
a nude. You know what I mean? Like, don't watch that. But nah, I haven't sent a nude in a while.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Wow. And the only place I feel comfortable sending news is Snapchat. But fuck Snapchat. If you're
That's
still
a
on,
weird app.
yeah, do you know what I mean? If you're asking me to add you on Snapchat, I
It
know
feels
what's about
too
to
childish,
go down.
too
Like,
childish,
yeah,
too
we're
childish,
too
too
grown for
childish.
that.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, I can't lie. If like when people have asked for my Snapchat, you know, to send news and whatnot, I'm very much just like, listen, especially if it's on like an app like Grindr, I'm like, if you can't send me a nude on the app that we're talking on, we don't need to.
Yeah, that's me. I ain't sending no news on WhatsApp, on iMessage, on Instagram. Snapchat's the only place I feel comfortable because I'll know if you screenshot it and all that, and I'm just like, I just be like, what you might like, what you doing?
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind Instagram. Like
Maybe I'm insecure.
Yeah, you can do vanishing messages on Instagram. I don't mind that. Like,
No, Instagram's it's like, nah. My brain is just like, I got my pictures on my profile and I'm sending news on DMs. Like, it just don't make sense.
no, first. To be fair, I only ever send news to like people I have a personal relationship with on Instagram because Instagram feels so personal.
See, listen, none of my friends will ever see me naked.
Wait, Alex, have you never seen Adam naked?
No.
How long have you guys been friends for?
Since 2018.
That's
Not fully
mad
naked.
to me.
7 years.
Have-
Yeah, you see.
Like when he's on the toilet, takes a little
Oh,
selfie.
oh,
That's hilarious.
Figure 8.
Yeah, figure 8 for real. My body comes like an hourglass.
body tea.
Yeah, old school bottles.
All right. Let's get into ins and outs for 2025.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just don't do that again. I'm joking.
Where is my?
Just vote.
where's
Just
my
vote.
Ins and outs?
Nina. Just vote. Just vote. Just vote.
Okay. Do you wanna start or should I start?
How are we doing? Are we doing just vote? Just vote.
I think we should. Okay. Let's do a couple ins, but like you say one and then explain why, and then I'll say one.
Can
and
I
you
actually say
one.
something? You see the podcast that we did before that you guys should go listen to? Can you change the title of that?
What is the title?
It's like my old Instagram handle.
Oh yeah. Just message me after. Yeah.
Just change that, innit? Like, obviously, like people might want to find me and they can't find me because of that.
Oh, in that case, I'm deleting the whole app. Like,
No,
I'm joking.
Isn't
I'm
that
not-
your most listened?
Huh?
episode?
It's one of.
What's the most?
Huh? I'm actually not sure what the most listened to is right now. I think it's probably the episode of Higher. I'm not sure. Anyways.
All right, I just want to say, look, listen, guys. Yeah, I'm a bit annoying, innit? So just like, don't mind that. I haven't taken my ADHD meds today either.
Oh, I did.
So you did?
Yeah.
You had to compose yourself.
No, because my ADHD meds make me horny, and I was like, if I'm gonna come and sit on
You
the
are
couch, with you,
crazy.
I'm like, let me embrace the awkwardness.
That is crazy. Glow is crazy. Well, how are we actually doing this? Are we saying ins and outs?
No, so let's start with in. So give me one in, and then explain why, and then I'll let you know if I agree.
Okay. Well, the first one on my list is July 26th, which is my birthday. So.
Oh, you're not doing. Oh, ins. Oh
That's
yeah,
an
ins.
in.
Sorry,
The
yeah,
fuck? That's an in, and I'm saying July 26th is an in because it's the middle of summer. It's the end of July, so weather's always great, and it's my birthday, and I just feel like that. I don't know. It just makes sense to just say that's an in, and it's a liberating day for me. Yeah.
Do you have any like specific things that you want to do on your birthday this year?
I haven't thought about my birthday this year. I think,
Okay.
but just get lit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that's an in. I mean, it's the day you were born.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing this podcast without you.
Without me,
born.
yeah. A big up mum
Okay.
and dad.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh no, no.
Okay, cool. My first in, don't fight me, y'all. Spinning the block. Let me land. I do not believe in spinning the block if it's a thing of like the situation was like unhealthy or like maybe you guys just aren't compatible or whatnot. But if there is like, especially if it's a casual thing, if there is respect there and you guys have like a mature relationship. Also, this is not me hinting at anything, by the way, so don't even start. But like if you're cool and you know going back might be like a healthy thing and you're not the same people anymore, cool. But if it's like you're going back to re-enter the same situation with the same person and the same version of yourself, I don't believe in that. I'm like, that don't make sense. You need to be two different people. Like this, you need to be two different people. Yeah, sorry, I'm making myself uncomfortable. You need to be two different people for it to work. And honestly, especially with romantic situations, that's kind of like, I would avoid that if you can. But with sex, I'm just like, why wouldn't I go and have sex with somebody that I had great sex with if I want sex, rather than going and hunting for someone new? Like, anyways, that's just me. And that's not me implying that I want to spin the block with anybody who is either on this couch or that I've dated recently, because I know how you like to tussle. But listen, child, I'm at the point in my life where I'm just like, hey, if anyone that I've dated before came as a reformed version, was just like, hey, like, do you want to maybe like? And then I'm like, it's not like a hard no. Like I would see, but like, it's not a hard no or hard yes. You get.
I just found someone's vape and they've been chewing on this boy.
Yeah, man, you dirty pig. Yeah, I'm guessing you don't agree.
I don't know how I feel about that. Only because when I think about spinning the block, I think about. Actually, I think everyone that I left in the past or has left me in the past, it was always just toxic. So
I was gonna say, yeah, every situation that you've had that you've told me about, if you spun the block, I would be like, hell fucking no. Even when you have spun the block, I've been like what the fuck are you doing right now? Like,
I think if someone spins the block on me, that's different. We can maybe, but that ain't me spinning the block. You spun the block on me, but depends who, when, and what point in my life. But right now, spinning the block out.
Okay, first, I respect that, and that makes sense.
Obviously, unless like we had good times, and feel free to spin the block.
Yeah, that makes sense for you. I'm glad that you've come to this
this
conclusion. I think we've all been waiting for just some peace.
Yeah, actually, for real though. Like,
no, because as I said last time, no, before your birthday, Alex. The last time I saw you was Kara's thing.
Oh,
I mean, I baited it out now. I baited it out now because I mentioned it on Kara's.
Yeah, episode. I remember. Yeah.
But
that time was dumb. I was being dumb then.
You weren't.
What are you talking about?
You weren't being dumb. But no, like
I was doing dumb shit.
Oh no, you were.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like at the end of the night, like I gave you like a little pep talk, and I was like, you actually deserve like so much better than like repeating like toxic cycles. Like, as much as you troll and you like to like act like a fucking douchebag, like you're actually like a good person.
Oh, thank you.
And like I've seen you grow so much since I've known you. Because I've actually known you for time. Yeah, and like
5 years.
You need to allow yourself to like have better, because you do deserve better.
Yeah, no, 100%. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I think it is also easy to fall back into dumb tendencies and toxic traits.
Yeah, trust me, I know myself. Like I be falling back.
Sorry, guys, I'm out the shop.
Sorry, I just got a flashback. Never mind.
Ooh.
To be clear, not a flashback to do with you.
Just something else.
No, I was just thinking back to a time that I wanted to spin the block on someone, and it was kind of like delusional. What's your next in?
It happens. Next in or next out?
Next in.
Exclusive stages. In brackets.
Yes. This was mine.
In brackets, no progression though.
Wait.
Let's dial it back.
I think an exclusive stage, as just an exclusive stage, is great. No progression, that's it. We're just exclusive and we stay exclusive. And then if you cheat, there is no cheating because we're just exclusive at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So
okay, so like if you, let's say you and I are dating, right? And then we get to the point where we're just like, do you know what? Yeah, we don't really want to see anyone else. Like, we're comfortable. Let's be exclusive. So does that mean that like we will stay there and there will never be a point?
There will be no progression. Huh? There will be no labels other than we're exclusive and we can do whatever we want because we're just exclusive at the end of the day. What you don't know won't hurt.
But that's not exclusivity then. If someone can cheat and break the boundary, that's not exclusivity.
What you don't know won't hurt.
Do you mean like exclusive with some form of openness that is okay?
Just exclusive stage.
So exclusively dating.
No progression.
And you're exclusively sleeping with each other.
And no progression.
And if someone were to,
It's like it is like
Emphasis
you
on
really
the
don't
no
like progress, do
progression.
you? You like you really,
Girl.
but okay. So like, if me and you were exclusive, yeah, and if I fucked around with somebody else, like I slept with somebody else, right? Because we've decided we're exclusive. Me as an honest person, I'm gonna come and tell you, hey, I've actually broken a boundary that we set. I'm coming to let you know out of respect. Where do we go from here? Does that mean that we're done?
no, because we were just exclusive, so it
So
wasn't
you're
serious.
just Alex. Does this make sense to you,
It's not adding up.
Listen, it makes sense. If you man get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
guys? Let me know if you get it.
Yeah, let us know. Let me know if you get it, and if you get
Yeah.
it, chat to me.
Also, I wanted to.
You mean just being poly, babe?
No, poly. That's out.
Yeah, that one. This one can't. You know, this one can't handle
Right.
poly. But like, by the way, guys, like, if you're
Why?
listening on Spotify,
Why?
you guys know you can comment, right? Like, please, I want to know your opinions,
Why?
even if you disagree with us. Like, I just want you guys to engage. So,
I don't know. If you disagree with me, just don't say anything.
please do.
I'm joking.
It will give me a lot of joy. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say my next in. I'm trying to.
There's a lot of judgment.
I'm trying to pick which one.
He has a hefty list, you know.
I put extras just in case I needed that extra things to talk about. Cause you know,
My in list is short. My out list is.
I knew it would be. I knew
Yeah.
it would be. Oh, I like your shoes, by the way.
Thank you
Very
so
nice,
much.
very
Yeah.
nice. PDA. PDA. Let's bring back PDA. PDA is so fab. It's so in. I love public displays of affection. Not in the sense that, like, if I go out with you and we're like doing a thing, I don't need to be lipsing you on the fucking bar, like doing the most. But more so, I just want to feel comfortable that, like, if we're catching a vibe and like we do have a little kiss, like that's okay. Or like if we're dancing together and like, you know, we want to dance in like a bit of like an intimate way, that's okay. Because I feel like these days, especially when all of our social like circles and networks are so linked and so like everyone knows everyone these days, people are so self-conscious of how they come across like in social spaces. And I'm like, if I'm at a house party or I'm at the club and I want to kiss somebody that I'm seeing or kiss somebody that I met on the night, I should feel no shame about doing that just because people I know might see me and might have assumptions or whatnot. Also, to add to that, I don't know if you guys have seen like recently Chloe Bailey went to Nigeria. And, Chloe Bailey of the Bailey sisters, she went to Nigeria and she was spotted in the club and like around Nigeria with Burna Boy. And you know, it seemed quite intimate, it seemed very flirty, whatnot. And I really loved that for her because when I saw her with Burna, no part of me assumed that these are two people who are trying to date or trying to enter a romantic relationship. I just saw it as like,
They're just fucking.
it's fucking dirty December. She went to Nigeria. She's having a lit time. Obviously, she's a celebrity. She's going to be around other celebrities. Burna is like very well regarded in Nigeria for the most part. Like, who else would you want as a woman? Which other man would you want to take you under his wing and like give you a tour of Nigeria with? They're both attracted to each other. They were catching a vibe. She went back home. He's been spotted out with another girl since. That's whatever. Like, they're both adults. Like, and I feel like celebrities being more free about PDA and like just like casually dating or casually having flings is kind of like creating like space for normal people to do it. It's like almost like giving people permission because again, celebrities are trendsetters. That's how I feel. I love PDA. I love it. I just do.
Out with PDA. I don't want to see no one kissing in front of me.
You're one to talk.
What? What are you talking about?
You and I have kissed in public in front of bare people.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. You didn't care then.
What?
Yeah, at the club, yeah.
Guys, that day was crazy. Do you know what day that was?
Yes, I know. I don't think you want to say what.
No, I'm not gonna say.
So
what day
don't.
that was.
Yeah, but that, I think I'm gonna even remove the name of the club just because.
Yeah, definitely. Please remove that. Hey, but who cares?
Guys, just a disclaimer. I did not know anything.
Glow
before.
knew. Glow definitely knew.
Don't worry, I have receipts. Don't worry.
Oof.
I have receipts.
That's crazy.
Insert clip.
Yeah, I definitely cut that one out.
Yeah,
Not the whole thing.
No, but I'm gonna cut out the incriminating bits because that's mad.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's mad. Yeah, what's your next in?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here because we can't be left alone together.
No, we can't. Remember? Yeah.
When we last recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that room got that room. Anyways,
Nothing happened.
what's your next in?
Blaming the other person.
Give me context.
Like if you're in an argument and you started it, I think it's okay to blame the other person.
Guys, do you see why we're not dating? Do you see?
But I think also like in like a non-toxic way, like they start arguing with you and then it's like, why did you do that? And then you can be like, I only did that because you did this 2 days ago, and then just like, that's a good enough reason.
Do you know what? I think that's fair. I actually think that's fair. Like, like obviously like things aren't always like actually anyone's like fault, but sometimes it's like you're reacting to something that's triggered you, which the other person might know. So like if it comes out in an argument, you're just like, oh, I moved this way because you did that. Even though it might not be the healthiest way to communicate, at least you're communicating why you did something.
Yeah. Yeah, so blaming the other person is in for 2025.
Guys, pray for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more in before we move to the outs.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a wholesome one. I'm gonna say community / supporting people loudly. I think, especially in London, I don't know about other big cities, but especially in London, it's like people can be really afraid to look like a beg. They can be afraid to look over familiar. They can be afraid to even look like their niceness is like not genuine. And I feel like this stops a lot of us from like shouting out things that we're excited about or we enjoy or whatnot. Like,
I'm so sorry for laughing.
No, I want to hear your thoughts afterwards because
No.
I know you got something.
No.
But like for example, like, I'm a podcaster. Like I listen to like a lot of podcasts, and I'm trying to hold myself accountable because I do not often share the podcasts that like I really enjoy on my story or like even on like my podcast page. I'm like, it doesn't hurt if I listen to a podcast and it makes me cry of laughter. Why wouldn't I put that on my story and shout them out? Like that's how you build community. Like. And I feel like, especially in a city like London, where like these days everyone's creatives, everyone feels like they're struggling alone, and that's because they don't extend themselves to other people. You're alone because you are looking for the support that you don't give to others. And it's all well and good to support people in DMs and give them compliments like privately, and when you see them in person. That's just the first step because we operate on cosigns. How are other people gonna know? Oh, this is someone who's doing really cool work. Unless they hear it from somebody else. Same way, you're waiting for people to co-sign you and shout you out and discover you, but you haven't done the work to build a community. So I feel like we all need to be a lot more honest with ourselves and a lot more accountable with how we lack community when it really counts, when it comes to like the work. That's my thoughts.
No, I agree with you. I agree. I only was laughing because you said people don't want to look like a beg.
Yeah.
I was like,
are you one of those people who doesn't like looking like a beg?
No, not really. If you reach out and say, can you do this and that for me, I'll do it. But for me, would I ask someone for help? Yeah, if I really need it, I would. But I don't know. Now I'm thinking there was definitely certain points in my life where I thought, I'm not going to say hello to you because I don't want to be a beg. Like when when I saw Skepta, I didn't want to look like a beg.
First.
But I definitely wanted to say hi.
First.
Big up Skepta, big up Tottenham.
Yeah. Sorry, you said
Boy,
Skepta. You said Skepta and I start daydreaming.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys. We're gonna move on to our outs. Do you want to start?
Yeah. Oh. Damn, because I'm actually thinking there's a lot. I'm being a hypocrite, but I wrote celibacy.
Oh, celibacy's out.
Celibacy's out the door.
Hear that?
No more celibacy 2025. It's
Yep.
dumb. You're not a fucking kid.
Oh.
Says the person that's been celibate for so many months.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm being a hypocrite.
No, I agree though. Like, I can't lie. You guys have heard me talk about, oh yeah, like I'm celibate. I'm tired, man. Like,
I'm tired of this shit.
I'm trying to be an adult. Like, I'm trying to get. Let me not say too much.
Oof.
But I'm trying to enjoy myself, try new things, rediscover my sexuality. Like, guys, I ain't eaten pussy in a long time. I ain't eating pussy in
Same.
a long time.
Crazy. And I'm joking, by the way. Like, if you want to be celibate, go ahead, be celibate. But this is my opinion. This is my list. I can say what I want. So celibacy is out, hopefully for me this year. But I'm just gonna see how I feel. This January, I will be celibate. I think.
Yeah, I think I can't.
Started the year off strong. I'm gonna end it strong. I'm gonna end the month strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna be celibate this month, but I'm like, let me actually make the most of
Free yard.
Yeah, and then obviously February is Valentine's, so I have no plans. But knowing me, I'm gonna find plans because Valentine's is one of my favorite days, as you know.
I was there.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Valentine's Day so much.
Why? Because you're
Fucking
always been shit
stupid.
and toxic and
No.
arguments.
Ooh,
Shade.
Yeah.
potentially.
Do you know what? If no, never mind. That delivery was gonna be so dead. I can't lie. It was gonna be so dead.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're.
I flopped by stammering.
Right.
Go on.
No, that's cute. No more stammering. 2025.
Ow.
I should just kill myself then. Don't say yes.
Record scratch. Brackets. Yeah, sure. If you want to, go for it.
Thanks. I really appreciate the support.
It's okay.
Tell me you're out.
That was
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Sorry. Got distracted.
Getting nervous.
Looking at your face.
Shorty shaking nerves.
Just
vote. Just vote. Just vote.
Out.
The closet.
Yeah. Firstly, out the closet, but I'm gonna say crash outs.
Oh my god, yes.
Let's leave crash outs in 2024,
bro.
Like,
if you're crashing out at your big age, do better.
guys, I can't do it. Like, I really I have one or two friends who might have one crash out a year. That can run.
Big up, Shah.
It's not even Shah.
Shah, can I just big up, Shah.
No, we
Miss
love you, Shah. But yeah, I can, give exceptions. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone moves mad sometimes. I'm not a crash out kind of person. Like, no matter how angry you make me, unless you're my actual mother or family, I probably won't ever raise my voice at you. Like, for me, the other day, somebody actually was so fucking treated me in one of the most disrespectful ways I've ever been treated in my life. And was so fucking rude and cruel and nasty and spiteful to me. And instead of reacting, I just...
What's their name?
No. I'm not spilling the tea on this episode.
Do not give them the platform.
Yeah, they don't deserve it. But it's
I know them, right?
No. But
Trying to get the tea for you guys.
no. But see, look what you done. But yeah, basically someone was really nasty to me, and I would have been very justified if I beat the shit out of them, quite honestly. And if I was somebody else, I probably would have. But I don't need to do that because it's stupid. It's low. It's reducing myself. Also, even because this person has never treated me like this before. So because it was the first time, I took a beat. I processed my feelings. I wrote down all of my thoughts and feelings and how I felt. The way that they handled me was not needed. And I also let them know that if they had come to me properly, I would have. I don't care about being wrong. If somebody comes and tells me they hate something that I've done, or even if they're not right, even if I didn't do the thing, I will always hear them out first. I'll always hold space at first. Guys, I'm holding space. I will always hold space at first just to hear you out, because there might be something that we're missing. We might be having a very, very big misunderstanding. I came on that kind of tip and the person was still disrespectful. So I'm like, yeah, cool. I don't do crash outs. There's never any reason to be rude, cruel, nasty, or spiteful because you're upset with me, because that's not something I would ever do to someone else, ever. It just doesn't even make sense to me. It's so immature, and it's also reckless, because it's aside from one-on-one crash outs, those friends who when you bring certain friends out and you're watching how much they drink, because you know that if they get to a certain point, there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, your friend.
Not too much.
Let me not even say nothing.
Not too much.
I hope they know who they are.
Not too much.
I hope
but
they know who they are.
no tea, no shade. That's someone I'm friends with, but that's not somebody that I'm close enough with that them crashing out would affect me.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I don't really care if they crash out.
Yeah.
But in that instance, I cared because I care about you, innit? But I just
Aww.
but I don't like people who are you know them people who are like risk factors. Like when you go out, like you're on edge because like at any given moment, like at the drop of a hat, something can change. Leave Alex alone.
Girl.
Yeah, but yeah, that shit scares me because also it's like I don't like embarrassment. I don't mind if I embarrass myself, if I put myself in a situation. But if I'm outside with somebody and they put me in a situation where I'm now embarrassed by association and I have to be apologizing for their actions or now have to be giving them a lecture afterwards, like about how they put themselves in danger or they put me at risk, like that's just long. I would just air and like cut you off. Like it's too much. I can't do it anymore.
Bro,
Like if you move like that, don't be offended when I don't invite you out.
Fact. 100%. That's why that person can never come around ever again. And also, can I just say, stop crashing out on people. Are you moist? Are you actually moist? Like, what the fuck you doing?
You know, some people, when the liquor get into them.
Aside from the liquor, if you're not drunk and you're crashing out, your family should be so disappointed in you.
Wow.
So disappointed.
Real. That hit home. Yeah. What's your next out?
ADHD.
Oh no, real.
I'm so tired of this.
No, I'm tired of this shit. Like,
I hate when someone tells me that I have ADHD. I hate that I have ADHD. I hate everything about ADHD. And I just think it's tiring. I'm over it. Stop telling me I have ADHD.
I can't like. I mean, I'm tired of like being like a victim to my ADHD. I'm tired of letting it rule my life. Like, I'm like, there's got to be a way that I can create systems in my life to make this thing more manageable. So I need to get on my fucking Zoom and do it. Like, I'm tired of complaining about the same things. I'm tired of beating myself up about the same things. So instead, I got to just change the things. Like,
Yeah. Obviously, if you're cute and you got ADHD and that, it's all right.
don't get me wrong, yeah. I love me an ADHD boy. Like, that's my type, unfortunately.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just vote. Nina.
Okay, did I go last or did you go last?
You went last. I think you were talking about crashing out.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do
No,
one
I
more?
said ADHD.
Oh, ADHD. Okay. I guess I will say out is. I guess my out is like kind of like. I want to say shyness. Like
Oh, I like a shy person.
I don't mind shyness as like a cute little trait, but as in like you know shyness that like kind of like stops you from being able to live your life how you want to. Like
Yeah, no.
like if you're in a situation where you see people that like you get along with or you might get along with or you want to like have a conversation with them, whether it be social media or in real life or whatnot, just go have the conversation. That might be the best man at your wedding. Like you actually don't know. Like I feel like people get too locked in their comfort zones. Like also like no shade, but like sometimes I can see people finding excuses to be in my DMs. Like, you know, they like just finding any reason to like start a conversation with me, which I love. I love it when people like engage with me. But I can tell when it's because they're interested in me, but they might be too shy to say outright.
Right. Yeah, that's so.
And my thing is that I'm not one to assume. Like the way my brain works is like if you haven't explicitly told me you don't like me, especially if like I've never considered that you might like me before. So like you can be like chatting to me in DMs, like even if it's like a little bit flirty, I'm not gonna take that as anything unless you actually say that it's something, because everyone's a flirt. Like everyone's, you would know, but like like to me it could just be banter. So I'm like, I need people to be like more like vocal about like their intentions. Like oh hey, like I love this like article that you wrote. Like I wanted to ask you a question about it, if that's okay. Like you might learn something new. Or oh like I love this fit that you wore. Like oh where'd you get it from? Or oh I didn't understand this thing. Could you explain it to me? Or I can't lie, I think you're cool. Do you want to hang out? Like I think we might get along. That kind of stuff. Like people will. This is how people in the UK end up in like 10-year talking stages. Because they will just be there having the same conversation over and over again because they are waiting for the other person to make the first move. I'm like, you came to my DMs first. You're the one who wants me, so why am I having to pry it out of you?
I love a long talking stage.
I do like a little bit of a, not long, but like
6 month max next time.
I can't do too long. I do like to talk to someone a bit before they express intention with me, so I can catch a vibe and decide whether I like them or not. But like, if you've been talking to me for over a month and you haven't told me that you're feeling me and you want to do something about it, then what are we doing here?
Right.
I like
Am I a
shiny.
pen pal?
And if you want to just be pen pals, if it's just a thing of like, oh, I can't lie, like I'm not looking for anything serious. I just like talking to you. I think you're hot. Let me know, and then we can do that. Like we can banter.
There's only so much talking you can do though.
Oh, no, I can talk for hours.
Sorry, I'm projecting, but like
No, project.
link me. Like, what do you mean we're texting
Yeah.
for hours of the day? I have a
can't do
business to run. I have friends to attend to. Like,
I don't know. I feel like I'm quite shy. So I
You're
like to
shy. You're shy, but it's never been in it. Let me think my words very carefully. You're shy, but it has never been an issue for me when I was interested in dating you. If that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah, because it's like you're shy, but like you are very clear with like your thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
And I never felt like I had to like, you know, like drag things out of you. You usually came to me with things first.
Sorry. I agree. I agree. Also, yeah, I like a shy person.
I like your kind of shyness. Like it's attractive. Like I can't like if my let me not say what I was gonna say because I was gonna say man, if I found somebody who had like that kind of like shyness, yeah, that wasn't you. I'll be like, do you know what? Yeah, let's be going.
I like, you know, I hear what you're saying. I also feel like people always try to tell me I'm not shy, but I know I'm shy because there's definitely times where I shy away from talking to bare people. If you see me out motive and I look like I'm being a cunt, it's probably because I'm just shy. But I'm not an anxious
He's also a cunt.
Probably. But I'm actually not an anxious person. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And also, like, it's tiring. Like, stop telling me you're anxious. Like, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, do I have a type? Fuck. You just made me. Oh my god, I think I like to convince myself that like extroverts are my type. I actually think shy people are my type.
subtle shyness.
Yeah, not like.
If I bring you around next to my friends, yeah, and you're not even holding conversation because you're a pussy, yo.
Yeah, that's long.
a
That's
whole
long.
complete
That's
different
long.
thing. You're not
Just
being
staring
shy.
at me whilst I talk to everyone.
Yo.
Like,
Yeah, no.
like, mom, can we go, please?
Like, actually, for real.
But when I actually deep it, I'm like, I feel like I have the sort of personality that
Yeah, Alex
I-
knows them. mother.
I notice if I'm in like a social situation, like I tend to notice if someone's like a bit retreated into themselves, and so I'll usually approach them. And I think in terms of like boys I've approached like in the last couple of years, I do like an introvert. Maybe I should be going for introverts. Damn.
Yeah, I think you should. I think introverts are where it's at. Also, let me just say something. I will never in my life move to anyone, yeah? So if you think I'm hot, like, feel free to slide in my DMs. So you tell me that you like me and you can be shy at the same time. I wouldn't mind. But you got to tell me you like me because I'm not going to tell you I like you.
Girl.
So my Instagram handle is...
Glow, this is the part where you put the birds tweeting sound.
I actually do that, man. That's funny.
I'm actually gonna do that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me you like me at least and then we can get it from there. But also, I'm shy too. So we're just...
God, like you make me want to cry. Like you're just...
I'm just so adorable.
I just want to put you wrap you in a blanket. Like. Anyways, guys, we're gonna move on to the dilemmas episode, so I'm gonna wrap this one up.
Actually,
do you have one more?
I just want to say one more.
Okay, cool. Not him taking command. Like, okay,
Communication.
communication's out.
No more communicating how I feel. No more communicating about anything. We're not communicating no more. We're not doing that shit no more.
Next.
I would love to see the alternate reality where we dated. Like
Let's see how it will turn out.
yeah, because like you say, I know you're a troll, yeah, but you say a lot of things which you don't actually believe because you're actually a really good communicator, and you respond to communication really well.
And you will only know that if you slide in my DM. So my Instagram is out for
Guys, thanks for watching this week's episode of Chirpse Hurts with me, your host Glow. If you don't know, then get to know. I'm gonna put Adam's social media in the episode
right.
because I'm not gonna gatekeep. If you have any questions for us, and
I'll be in the comments on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
If you got anything to say and it's on YouTube, I'll be sure to reply.
yeah, I'm gonna go record the dilemmas episode now. If you want to send in a dilemma, use the link in the description. Everything's anonymous. Anybody can send a dilemma. If you just want to send a juicy story as well, you can do that. Please do. And yeah, we'll give you some advice. Yeah, love.
See you, man, in 10 seconds.
Bye.